welcome back to the show. We're the Defenders of Kobold. This is Death's Reformation, a Zweihander campaign where we're playing a rewritten version of Curse of Strahd, where I tuned it to be the things that I enjoy running, and I got rid of the things that I didn't like Strahd. I fucking got rid of him because I didn't necessarily like him as an antagonist. So here we fucking are. Last episode, after the party had their meeting with the king, they then headed back to Wallachia, where they did some shopping, did some information gathering. Emile and Pierre wanted to get some witchstone, some fire shots or whatever the fuck they are made. Fire shots. So they were given the address of the house of the dude that they took the initial job to get witchstone for. It was all locked up. No one was answering the door. They found a window that they could climb into, and inside the window was a dead body. Looked like it had been dead for a bit. When they flipped it over, the eyeball crawled out of the thing's head and attacked. And when we left off, they just smushed this eyeball. And that's exactly where we're going to pick up, the two of you in the aftermath.
Dead body, living eyeball.
Uh-huh.
That was fucked.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, take it back to the group.
I done did.
Sweet.
So just so we're clear on everyone else, you two are still doing educational stuff where Francis is teaching Felix how to read and write.
Yes.
What were you doing?
I went shopping to get some drugs.
And you didn't have any problems finding it. You could go to the alchemist or the barber surgeon. You were able to buy laudanum off either of them.
And we're off trying to die by ourselves.
Absolutely. It's a great position to be in. After you slay the eyeball, what's next?
What else is in this room?
It's just a nice setting room. You see nice tapestries, ornate decorations here and there, a nice carpet on the ground, really plush sitting chairs. The fire in the hearth in this room is completely just burnt out and dead.
That's right.
No heat to it whatsoever, so if it was lit anytime soon, it wasn't lit anytime soon.
I'm going to start rolling the guy's head around with my sword. They're like, so how do you think he died?
I don't know. I'm kind of curious.
You can give me a healing. A heal check. It's intelligence based, and that will allow you to
fail.
Determine the source of death.
I fail.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me see.
Do Zach and Emile recognize him?
I'm gonna just barely fail also.
I don't think you guys ever met this character in person before.
I don't think we did. We only met the one.
I missed it by 2.
The son. Okay. You're not able to determine. Did you passed or failed?
No.
Both of you failed. You're not able to determine. It's just his face is a bloody mess. Plus, it took a shot from Emile at the start of combat. So
I'm just gonna assume it's the father, and he died from reasons.
Yeah, that's a great assumption.
I'm gonna flick the other eyelid open.
He's
with
a person.
the end of my sword. So it's still there.
It's still there. It's definitely kind of shriveling. Like this guy's been dead for a bit. So
That one's not moving around though.
no, absolutely not.
Okay. Does he have anything interesting on him, like witchstone?
No witchstone on him. You frisk him. You come across a pretty nice quality stiletto. It's definitely not Maker's Mark nice, but it's nice. You come across, he's got 10 gold on him. And then maybe he's got like a nice pocket watch. But the pocket watch has been kind of soaked in blood and it's not working.
No.
Well, we'll take note.
But that's pretty much what you find on him.
All right. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Now we're like in a study.
Yeah, and you're somewhat familiar with the house, so like how you said you want to go downstairs. Emile would actually know the way downstairs.
Are there other rooms up here?
Yeah.
We might check these rooms real quick just to make sure that there's not 2 other dead people.
Okay.
And I'm curious, we heard some tell of, wish zone causing effects. So I kind of want to see if there's like some around where he would be sleeping or something like that.
All right. Do you want to just search this floor?
Yeah.
I'll assist him in that.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll. You move room to room checking things.
Okay.
You don't really find anything else out of the ordinary on this floor.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go downstairs.
You go to the basement. As soon as you open the basement, there's a real strong smell of like sulfur in the air.
I'm still going to have my pistol drawn at this point.
Candleman.
Oh no.
Candleman.
Not the candle man. Gonna start hearing my name whispered in my ears.
That's pretty great.
So we open up the basement.
It was
and we
great.
Smell sulfur.
Yeah, instantly a smell of sulfur in
That's
there.
where dude was
Now,
down there.
was that normal? I'm trying to remember.
No,
No.
it wasn't. It didn't smell like that last time.
That's what I mean.
I'm just gonna yell down there like, "Hey, anyone here?"
You get a response. A gurgling, choking kind of sound. Who's there? Leave!
Is that you, Victor?
Yes. Are you the ones who brought me the witch stone?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Do you have more?
No. Is there something we can help you with?
If you bring me more witch stone, I'll pay you.
Can you make pyre shot?
Yeah, bring me the witch stone and I'll make it for you.
All right. How about your family?
They're upstairs somewhere. I haven't been up in days.
Well, one of them's dead.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Can we scrutinize that?
Absolutely. He kind of gave it away, so call it an easy scrutinize.
Yeah, I mean, all right, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, really? Darn, man.
Yeah.
You got any more witch stone?
I want each of you to give me an awareness test too.
Oh, no.
And we're going to call this a challenging awareness test.
You said awareness?
Yeah.
Close. Whew. I pass.
I critically pass.
You hear him kind of, the guy under his breath, whisper something, but you can't make it out. But you hear what his whisper was in response to someone else. He's not alone down there. And so someone whispered something to him and he tried to whisper it back. You couldn't make out the words, but you can tell he's not alone. And you could just hear his whisper back, but you couldn't make out what it said.
Now let's go get some guards and come back, because fuck this.
Let's get more than just guards. Maybe go get the rest of the guys.
Yeah. Yep.
I know where we can get some more. If you sit tight, we'll bring some more back.
Yeah, do that. Okay. I'll pay you whatever you want.
All right. You got it.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right, let's go up. Let's barricade the door. There's no other way to get into this basement that we're aware of.
Just this one door.
Let's block this door up. And I'll wait. I'll wait here.
Okay.
You know where guards are better than I do.
Yeah, he's never been in the town before.
So I would say I wait and you run off.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait outside.
Let's barricade. Let's super barricade
Outside
that
the
door.
house? Okay,
Like-
that's probably for the best.
We're gonna make an effort to barricade that door.
Okay.
I'm
I'm not going to make you roll for it. I'll just say you barricade the
We're
door.
just gonna pile up fucking
just
everything.
gonna put
in
a
front of it.
chair like wedged.
Oh, I'm gonna put more than the chair in front of that door.
Whatever you guys want to. We don't need to go into the details.
Yeah.
You barricade the door.
Yeah.
All right.
What's next?
I assume I'll probably find guards on the way to getting them.
Sure, yeah.
I'll let them know that there's some fuckery going there, and the father's dead. Probably the mother's dead. Someone else is there, and he's got to die.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get the rest of the group.
They sound their whistle, and guards start assembling and heading towards that direction.
We'll put some effort in here too, but
By this time, you finished your shopping. You're back at the tavern with those three.
Or tavern.
you guys ready for some fun?
Yeah, you two bust into the tavern. You're probably having a drink while you're watching these two work over a scroll or something like that.
There's a lot of terms.
Felix does some writing.
Can't figure out that a U always has to go after a
Joe
Q.
wants 6
It's
boxes
hilarious.
What an idiot.
of Thin Mints.
What an idiot. I don't know what a Q or a U looks like, but it's funny.
So, how do you guys handle this? You guys bust into the tavern. Well,
It's just
you
me.
bust into the tavern.
I promise I didn't kill him yet.
What?
Nothing.
Let's fix that.
What?
Are there any zombies there?
Maybe.
Oh, very nice.
There. Thank you. There are?
Maybe.
Oh, man. I should.
Make sure you add zombie to your list now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There could
Yes.
also be something about turnips. Let's go.
I will retire to my chambers. However, I know of someone who can assist you in just a couple of minutes, and I'll run upstairs.
Okay. You run up to your room, throw the mask on, throw the window open, and you slip down the.
And over my suit of armor, I'm
around the
also
front.
wearing a suit of or an outfit of garish attire for a slender person to go over my frail armor.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
You've got a disguise now?
yes, I have a full-blown superhero outfit now.
Okay, I still know it's you.
Naturally,
Well, yeah.
The Pumpkin
yeah.
King.
absolutely.
So you slip out the window and you catch up with the other three of them running towards
I'll
the
still
house.
act hyped up for the Pumpkin King. What great timing!
Yeah.
What is up, Pumpkin King?
I'll ham it up.
Hello,
Hello!
fancy catching you.
Oh,
You-
my, it is the Pumpkin King.
You all make it back to the house. Mayor Irene, I don't remember her name.
Mayor McCheese.
She's there with 7 guards, standing there talking to Pierre. Pierre, what would you have told them?
I would have conveyed to him that there's someone.
No. This is
So the
them
guards-
talking to Pierre.
So the guards are coming up.
Yeah, the guards are there.
Saying I would have told him
Oh,
there's someone else down there with him. But
Well, he would have
Yeah,
known.
yeah.
Yeah.
I gathered that.
Yeah.
I say we came here because apparently this guy knows how to work with some alchemy that we needed. We looked through the window, saw there was a dead body, and came to you guys.
That is good to know. As you 4 approach, she's moving up to the front door with her guards. Stay, citizens. We'll handle this.
be
And they-
wary. It's probably more dangerous than you think.
I have fought many things.
And I have fought Baba Yaga. Allow me to lead the way, and I'll pull out my blunderbuss.
Okay, are you heading in front of her?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So, okay. Felix with the Pumpkin King.
The Pumpkin King.
The Baron of Bonfires
Yes.
moves past her. She,
Yawn Kangaroo Man.
The Prince of Produce.
yeah. Now 9. The mayor, her 7 guards, and the Pumpkin King move in with the Pumpkin King in the lead. You know the way to the basement.
Yes.
So you approach, and it's barricaded by a couple shelves and a chair.
I'll start unbarricading them.
And the guards assist, and they make real quick. As you throw the door open, you hear a yell from downstairs. Stop! This is my house! You have no right to be here!
Come back with a warrant.
Come back with a warrant!
You need help?
Heroism waits for no warrants, and I'll run down the stairs.
You run down the stairs, and you're greeted by a figure in a dark, heavy robe, hood completely drawn over his face. You can't make out any features whatsoever.
He's become Kenny.
Stop! You have to leave now, as the mayor and their guards follow you shortly thereafter.
What have you done with your parents, Victor?
They're upstairs.
They're dead. I saw your father. He was shot in the head.
Wow.
No.
I don't. I don't know.
In the eye and in the neck.
His eyeball was squished on the floor.
His eyeballs were torn out of his skull.
Oh.
I don't know anything about that. And then you.
I stabbed
Wait,
him.
wait. I think I do know something about that. Come over here on my shelf, and I'll show you what I know.
Don't. He's a bad ditter.
Go over to your shelf and grab what it is you want to show me.
And he moves over to the shelf, and he looks. It's here. See, come.
I'll try and get a look at it from where I'm standing.
Give me a scrutinize.
He's gonna expose himself to you.
Oh
Oh
no.
God.
Show you.
It's wrinkly balls.
Gonna show you his which
So
Which-
what
which ding
difficulty
ding
is
dong.
this?
From
His
there,
witch
we're gonna call
stones.
it
Oh,
challenging.
Jake, he's gonna show you his witch stones.
Ew.
That'll do it. Because I have manifest destiny.
Oh, you too.
Yeah,
have
you can
manifest.
see he's not actually pointing at anything.
So then he started blasting.
Yeah.
Are we moving into initiative?
I'll no. I will walk. I will lower my blunderbuss, and I will approach him. I will approach him until I am 8 yards away. Then I will raise my blunderbuss and fire.
All right, roll it.
Oh
weird
baby,
distance.
25. Okay.
I followed inside the house and I'm waiting to see if there's actual conflict with the.
His top half is just gone.
We're about to hear actual conflict. I have him.
Well, you hear.
think.
Yeah, as soon as
Conflict.
I hear a gunshot, I go in.
I imagine there being like 10 people in this small house. So like,
Yeah, it's pretty packed.
yeah.
So I deal 9 damage in a cone in front of me.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna flip a fortune point. Go ahead and make one of those a 6. So that'll be instead of
Well, it explodes.
You're-
Yeah.
And you keep
Yeah.
rolling.
yeah.
You get rolls again.
So roll again.
So
Don't forget, gunpowder explodes on 1s and 6s.
yes. 1 6. That'd be 7 instead of 4. That's not a number, is it? That's a special figure, yes? Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so
His
6
has
plus
a
6
special
plus
figure on
5
6.
plus 1, so that's 18 plus 5
Plus-
is 23.
Nice.
Jeez.
Shazoom.
You move him down to grievously injured
Oh, fucking
as he
A.
takes the shot of this blunderbuss in the
Ow.
chest, and it throws him against the wall.
And it deals an injury.
All right.
Yeah. Dead.
Why don't you go ahead and roll me a percentile?
Ooh, that means he's bleeding too.
Yeah,
Quite
if he's not
possible.
wearing
Quite
armor, he's
possible.
bleeding.
That would be accurate.
83.
All right.
His head is explode.
You're injured.
Ew.
Hey.
Well, yeah, you shot him.
Wow.
And it'll also deal 20 mental peril because I have mortality work, which deals 2d10 plus my willpower and mental peril.
I'm going to go ahead and call this. Roll me a percentile. Say high or low.
I gotta remember.
Actually, no. Don't worry about high or low. Just roll me a percentile.
Okay. 26.
Okay, we'll call that low. You give him punctured lung.
Oh, fucking A.
Until fully recuperated,
That's
he
horrible.
remains unconscious and must undergo successful surgery or suffer the consequences. Once the punctured lung has undergone a failed surgery, permanently gain the weak lung. So
Oh, they
He's-
might be able to interrogate him.
on the ground, wheezing horribly. There's a sucking noise coming from his chest as he's bleeding out. Not far from death. And actually, he's only got 3 turns until death.
So if we're able to save him, maybe they can interrogate him.
So, who all was in the house? Who's all still outside?
I'm in the house.
I think
Oh,
we were
no,
all in the
it's-
house, but the guards rushed downstairs before we could get in there.
Yeah.
Well, the guards are halfway downstairs too. So it's Felix, or the Pumpkin King, the mayor, and the guards. We're going to say are downstairs.
Yeah.
One of the-
Whoever he was whispering to.
Assuming they're still there. Assuming there's no other way out.
That's what I was trying to pay attention to while I was waiting outside, is
Yeah.
if there was like another entrance to the cellar or something. Fucked them up with that blunderbuss.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I'm glad I spent that fortune point.
I keep thinking about getting a dragon pistol, but
Is that the one that can shoot 3 shots before reloading?
that's something else.
Oh, okay.
The dragon pistol's basically just a short shotgun.
Oh, okay. Sawed off.
Yeah, basically saw off. Yeah, that was the word I couldn't find. I was like, short.
Short.
I almost went with Pit Fighter as my second
Oh, yeah.
class. I really liked its ability. I just couldn't figure out a way to like that place.
So, Anthony, Francis, Zachariah, go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Fill in those blanks. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Play some game show music.
33.
That's
Oh, no,
fuck
wait.
did you
That's
get
not. That's not.
Oh, no.
Your initiative is incredible.
15. That's more like it.
Yeah.
5 million.
What I'm trying to say is I go first.
Not only do I go first, but I also go second.
Francis, what was yours? 15?
Yeah.
All right. There's no Anthony. Zachariah.
I only got a 14 this time.
Oh, that works
Well,
out.
that makes it nice. Oops, wrong thing.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Sword.
There should be a hotkey for that.
I agree. Emil,
Aye.
you're in the house upstairs,
Okay.
or in the on the first floor. You hear a gunshot.
Assuming that I can.
Wait, do I get my hands shot first?
Yes. What does Han shot first do? You get to take a turn before anyone
You
else's
get to
turn.
take a turn before anybody else's turn.
Absolutely. You hear a shot.
I'm gonna run downstairs.
You spend 2 AP moving through the house, 1 AP moving down the stairs. You see the Pumpkin King with the blunderbuss still smoking and a dead body on the ground in front of him.
What the hell is going on here?
He tried to show me some shenanigans, so I blew him away heroically.
Well done.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Gave him the business.
Emil,
I shot him.
It seemed
So,
like
anyways,
there
he
was-
started blasting.
So, anyways, he started blasting. I love that line.
He looked suspicious in his own house.
There
lucky
seems like
you
a
brought my
lot of
passes.
people in the basement.
there's a lot of people in the
There's a
basement.
lot of people in the basement. Like, I think too many people in the basement for me to go
Probably.
down
It's
shooting.
fucking full house.
So I'll just probably
Too many
wait
cooks.
up here
Okay. Cool. You wait.
in case I need to shoot somebody up here.
Absolutely. You take the wait action. The guards, they all kind of move in and go to inspect the person who was just shot.
Be careful,
I
he's a sorcerer.
I might free action down to the basement, see if you can take him alive.
They hear your statement. They move up to him. Already, some of them have started pulling out bandages. But as they move the hood off this guy's face, his face is warped and twisted, almost melted. He's kind of got like a snout instead of a regular nose.
Or we made a mistake.
He
bringing
looks
him.
like a doctor from the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, pretty much. The guards all fail their resolve test.
Uh-oh.
The mayor does not, though. The guards all see this, and they all start backing up, and they're like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, what the shit is wrong with him? But the mayor does move up, and she is unfazed and applies bandages to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Francis.
I just come to the top of the steps. I say, "What happened?"
I shot him.
Oh,
Zachariah?
Yes. He looked like a zombie.
those are good to shoot. Yeah.
Not
Is it like,
like
dark in here?
a turn.
It's in the upstairs. It's still daytime, so it's dim but not dark. And then downstairs, he had candles and shit burning, so it's lit downstairs. Not brightly, but lit.
It's lit.
RGB.
I want to start. I don't know. I guess I want to carefully look around and see if
But
there's
is it chroma?
anybody else down here.
Did you go downstairs yet?
I did go downstairs.
Oh, you spent all your
I
actions.
spent all of my hand shot first to go downstairs.
Why don't you go ahead and roll me a...
There's supposed to be someone else in there.
give me a scrutinize.
All right. That is an 87.
You start kind of poking around here and there, and you don't find anyone or anything necessarily of note right off the bat. Pierre?
So everyone's down in the basement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start rummaging through the house looking for smelling salts.
Absolutely. Give me
goddamn smelling.
give me a scrutinize.
All the smelling salts.
Is it standard?
Yeah, we'll go standard. Take a shot. Take a shot. You know you really
wanna
want
do
to.
it?
Or
Yeah.
you can flip a fortune
For
point.
smelling salts?
Yes.
I didn't even flip one to
You
figure
got
out if there's
something
a
cool to
bad
do
guy
with
in the
smelling
basement.
salts?
No.
You just want a lot of them.
I have a
Everyone's got their reason for wanting what they want.
All right.
or a drawback.
Of course, Joe's character has a fucking smelling salt addiction.
Yep.
I'm woke as fuck, boy.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Hey, eventually we'll play D&D.
The thing that's great
Next
too
Friday.
is I'm a hedge knight, and hedge knights take an additional corruption from any source. So I'm fucked.
So you're
There
like
you go.
doubling down on getting to Fucktown?
All right.
Pretty much.
So first off, you're going to take... oh, you're right. That you're still looking for smelling salts. Reroll it.
God.
Buddy, are you still here?
Worth it. I'll call it.
Yeah.
Success.
Yep.
Joe, first thing, you're going to take 2 corruption
Okay.
just for looting the house.
So that's 3 corruption.
Then you find... Was it a regular success?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Okay.
You find a small medicine cabinet,
6.
and you find 6 smelling salts
Fuck yeah.
inside.
Let's hold on to this guy. I think he's rolled 2 6s tonight.
Okay. Who's all in the basement? Show of hands. You two and
All the guards in
the mayor and all the
I'm
guards.
just at the top of the steps.
You hear a slimy, slithering hoarse voice call out from a shadow deep within the cellar. You all should have left when he told you to. And out comes a bloated, sickly green
Is it the mom?
humanoid creature. You're not there to see. It's got one arm that's a giant pincer, like
Oh no,
a
it's gonna
crab.
pinch.
It's got another arm that's like a weird tentacle with a couple splits in it. Intestines dragging out of its chest cavity.
No.
One foot is just pretty much comprised of like intestines, and the other foot swollen and misformed with claws coming out of it at random points. Its face is wide and bloated. Think like Clayface from Batman the Animated Series,
Oh, yeah.
but like half of it's like overgrown and
I'll
like
get you a wooden shield.
tumors.
That'll give you another.
And there's a weird bone growth coming out
You
of
have
its
one already.
forehead.
I do too.
Everyone who's downstairs right now, you guys are killing me with the crosstalk.
Sorry.
Everyone who's downstairs right now needs to make me a resolve test. This is going to be challenging.
I said come back with all more reds.
Uh-huh. Oh, also, the guards.
Give me that alcohol.
If I heard him threatening people, I would have come down.
We're gonna hear a chorus of vomiting from the basement.
Well, on your turn, you can go down, Chris.
Okay.
So the guards failed.
Can I get the Grey Goose?
Yeah.
The mayor passes. This thing moved in AP. Who else? Who's downstairs? You? Pass or fail?
Crit fail.
You are now suffering from fear. You take 20 mental peril.
Damn.
And you are very much motivated to get away from this source of fear.
I'm pretty sure that's actually the shot line.
What's that?
Those are bigger than.
Unless, you wanted to take
No.
a shot to re-roll that.
It's a crit fail.
Oh, yeah, you're
I
still...
pulled this up. And I
Tyler,
put it
all
in
right,
there.
stop. Tyler re-rolled.
Oh yeah, 25.
All right, you are not suffering from the effects of fear. You and the mayor are doing fine. The guards and the Pumpkin King all look like they want to fucking run. So, 1, 2, 3 is you. 4, 5, 6 is the mayor. That's a 3. This thing straddles, strides, limps up
I'm
to
pretty
you.
sure I have AP left because all I did on my turn was a scrutinize check.
Yeah, you would have 2 AP left then.
That's not bad.
This thing moves up to you, and you hear a as it
no.
just sprays you with this thick, green, gelatinous bile.
Can I attempt to dodge?
It rolled a 9, so you absolutely can attempt to dodge, as long as you have an AP left.
I have 2.
This is going to be a challenging. It's point blank, and there's a lot.
There's a lot to dodge.
Double dodge.
So that's coordination plus the +5 because I have a shield. So.
Projectile bomb.
That is a not dodge. I did not dodge it.
Okay.
Oh no.
That is a not dodge.
Didn't know how to say it.
Do you have a shield?
On it.
Yes, I do.
You have armor,
Yes.
and you have a weapon, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
They're all gone now.
They've all dissolved in
Correction.
acid.
No, you don't.
Oh no.
I have a misfortune point, so I'm just going to explode the first die.
Okay.
I mean, if you feel like
That is going to
you
be 14 damage
Um.
as this acidic bile flows over you.
I am now moderately wounded.
I need you to make a coordination test. Once again, challenging.
69. That's a fail.
Okay. Fortune point.
Or shot.
I'll use a fortune point and try and
Okay.
roll it.
You turn a fortune point into a misfortune point. Roll that again.
Can I use that box? This one's too small to really good to roll into.
Yeah, we also have a smaller one if you want to, but
That one was even worse, so...
Okay.
then
Yeah,
that'll
I'll
do.
use smaller one.
I want you to. I'm going to have you roll a d6 here in a second.
Go on.
Weapon is 1 and 2. Armor is 3 and 4. Shield is 5 and 6.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
6.
Your shield takes the brunt of this bile that it spews out.
Okay.
Your shield is now ruined.
Okay.
Oops.
Which means it just can't be used, right?
Right. Make sure you. Does that
Until
affect your
repaired.
damage threshold?
No.
No, the shield does not affect my damage threshold.
Okay. Oh, it just allows you to use parry for ranged.
Something like that, yeah.
It's
Okay.
I can parry for ranged and it gives me
Depends on
like
the quality.
+5 to my parry.
Okay.
yeah, it depends on the qualities of the shield.
Okay. And that was this thing moved out of the shadows, moved up to you, did its attack. It's now out of AP. And the move passes to Felix. Felix, you're terrified of this thing.
Are you sure it doesn't pass to Pierre? Because it was
Pierre
Zachariah.
already went.
No.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Zachariah went.
Then it was
And
the
he
monster.
searched.
Now it's my turn.
You're terrified of this thing. If you want to do anything other than run away from it, you're going to need to make a resist with resolve.
Oh, well, fuck, I'll do that.
Challenging.
I don't know if I'll do that. Resolve.
Give it the try hard.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Fortune point or shot?
Shot.
The goose is coming in for Landon.
Oh yeah. My silver winged angel. Oh, Grey Goose, help me with my resolve.
I don't think I've ever actually had Grey Goose. That's
27. There we
stuff.
go.
I normally drink.
All right. So you're no longer afraid of this thing.
Hell yeah.
Horrible.
In that case, I'm just throwing my blunderbuss to the side, drawing my rapier, and coming in for an attack.
All right.
And since I'm a deranged hero, I'm gonna force myself to gain 3 corruption to add a +20 base chance to my attack.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Damn.
So our mortuary swords and stilettos, this situation with the acid thing, is that like what the perk of them being made this way is?
No, Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark can't be ruined, can they?
Right.
So only your shield could have been affected.
Well, okay.
Oops.
Oh well.
My shield's my cheapest thing.
Yeah, we
It
ended
would
up
have been
there
really
anyway.
expensive to replace.
Yeah,
it.
but this is a great thing because your armor and your shield are immune to being ruined,
Okay.
or your armor and your weapons. Cool.
Oh gosh, where is it? Okay, so that'll deal 12 damage.
Okay.
And is it wearing armor?
No.
Or no, it doesn't matter if it's wearing armor or not. It's got to make a toughness test.
Okay. Toughness is what stat?
Brawn.
Brawn.
Brawn?
yeah.
Wrong.
Yep.
This is going to be a 40.
Water.
11. Critical success.
Damn.
Shit.
But you still moved it down. You said 14 damage?
12.
12 damage. Okay. That still moves it down to moderately wounded.
Nice.
Is that 2?
That's 1.
1?
Let's see here.
That's 2 steps.
What kind of weapon are you using?
Isn't it lightly wounded then moderately wounded?
My Maker's Mark rapier.
Okay.
Moderately wounded is 1.
So,
1d6.
I'm going to make
that's
a
2
litany of
steps.
hatred. Make an intimidate test.
oh, why don't you roll me a d6 to see if it took an injury first? Or roll a percent. Yeah, roll a d6.
Roll your d6.
Are you sure? I thought it was only
Moderate, 1d6.
Oh, moderate. Oh shit. It's a 1.
Okay. So then continue on with what you were going to do.
Yeah. Intimidate test.
All right. This is resist. No, you just roll to see if it happens.
Yeah, and I failed.
Okay. You moved up to it. You attacked.
Oh, no, free pierce,
Litany,
free
that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
We move back to the top. Emil.
I assume that there's like a crowd of people trying to get out of the basement.
Yes, all the the guards haven't had a chance to run yet, but you definitely hear undeniable sounds of battle happening in a strange voice you haven't encountered or heard before. You might have. It sounds like the voice that might have been whispering.
Okay. I'll switch to my musket.
Yeah.
I'm curious if I can get to a point where I can see it from the stairs.
From the top of the stairs, no. You already at the top of the stairs, right?
I'm hoping that's somewhere kind of in the middle.
You want to go halfway down the stairs?
That way I can have, elevation. I have the high ground.
Okay. I'll allow you to move halfway down the stairs.
Mostly just so I'm not shooting through a bunch of people.
Okay. You move halfway down the stairs. You've got line of sight. You've got +3 cover. So go ahead and take your shot. Or
Okay.
does take cover, is that an action?
Take cover as an action. I think.
Okay. So yeah, you don't have a +3 cover. So yeah, you move halfway down the stairs. You got your line of sight.
Spend an AP to aim.
Yeah.
Spend an AP to shoot.
Yeah. Standard.
That'll go. That'll do.
Okay. You hit.
Yes, indeed.
And fortune point to explode.
14.
14?
Yep.
Okay. That moves it to grievously wounded. You gotta roll a d6 first. Oh, that's 3d6, yeah. Okay.
Maybe I should have exploded that, bro.
Yes. Oh well. The guards' turn. They all want to run up the stairs.
Yes.
You're on the stairs.
Yes.
In their way. We're gonna do.
Hopefully they don't murder me on the way out.
They're gonna do perilous stunts against you to get you out of their way. They're gonna call it a takedown. They're running, so they get to make athletics.
I'm gonna get destroyed on the stairs.
That's a 31, so that's a success. Are you going to resist?
I can't. I assume I spend an AP moving.
Resist is free.
Oh, okay. Yes, then.
Well,
And I will.
okay. The first one runs against you, and you move him to the side, and he just runs past you. Number 2. That's a success.
Try whatever that is again. That's a success.
Number 3. Still a success on my end.
Damn it. That's a fail.
Number 3 throws you off the side of the railing. You shot to reroll?
Trying to save myself from getting murdered here.
Okay.
God, I'm gonna have to do this like 7 times, won't I?
That was number 3. You got 4 more to go.
Fuck.
Gonna be a lot of shots.
Yeah, just keep that uncorked for now.
Success. Critical
All right.
success.
Number 4.
Yeah, critical success
Failure.
doesn't help me any.
Number 5. Success.
Coordination.
Yeah.
Critical success.
All right. Number 6. Failure. Actually, you know what? I want to take a shot.
Oh, man.
Here, I've got my own booze up here. I'll just
Okay.
take a shot using this. So I don't want to have to get up.
That's fair.
I want to take some shots too.
What fancy booze you got up there?
I got a small ass bottle of Apple Crown.
Ah.
Nice.
Is it the one I had a shot of in my game
I don't
from
know.
your flask?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So that was number 6. It's a success now.
Tasted like more watery Dayquil.
Kinda. I won't argue with that.
See that you have
Sorry.
you have to chase with the store brand the store brand Coke.
Nope. Fail?
Yep.
He throws you off the side. You go take care of what you need to do.
I just got a cough.
He crashes to the ground, taking 9 falling damage.
Oh.
Plop.
And the remaining guard escapes. All the guards come barreling up the stairs.
First real casualty of the mechanic.
I think that's a fate point, right?
I think so.
Have some
Joe,
chat for Dan.
well, let's move to break.
All right.
We'll come back. Don't take us to break quite yet. Let me do our sign off. We'll come back on Francis's turn. We're going to go see how badly Dan died. I don't know if the mics picked it up, but it sounded rough. So until we see you next episode, Twitch people will be back. Until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, tip your bartenders. F's in the chat for Dan.
See you
Deuces.
soon, everyone.
Oh.